the reason why like I'm bleeding so much is because I have fibroids on my uterus. I had some procedures done. I had like a myomectomy. I had a uterine fibroid embolism procedure. With the UFE, the bleeding has been a little lighter. With the myomectomy, nothing changed. And when they did give me an ultrasound, I had a whole lot more fibroids. So they all just returned like right away.
Morning on my skin, no mask, no script. I like my name.
I'm going into this iron transfusion appointment with the hopes of just getting that extra boost of energy that I need, so that I can couple that with being able to make my teas, go on walks, cook, eat healthier things, with hopes of seeing a good bit of a difference in my energy levels. So yes, that's what we're doing. That's where I'm about to go, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit.
I mean, I can do it afterwards.
Yes.
Anyone coming with you?
Right?
No.
So do I just check in?
Thank you.
Yeah. She been from the floor up with a pen and a prayer. Late nights, full play, still she showed up there. Degree on her back and a baby on her hip. Whole house in her hands, never let it slip. She turned pain to a plan, turned scars into gold. What they said she could not, look how far she has sold. Every dream got a seat at the table she made, and she walks like her name was a crown she was gave. When the world got loud, she kept her own song. When the road got steep, she kept moving on. Faith in her chest, fire in her soul. She learned how to bend and still stay whole. She rides, Black Queen, take your pride. She rides, whole world in her eyes. She rides, nothing can break that line. She rides, it's her time.
Hey, what's up? I'm Andrea, and this is my weekly vlog. Welcome to my channel. I just left my appointment. I had a iron transfusion because I am anemic and I do have some uterine fibroid issues that causes me to lose blood for months every day for months at a time. And lately I have been extremely tired, terribly drained, not having enough energy to do anything because I've had a 2-month cycle. It's just always ongoing. I've had some procedures done in the past, nothing too effective, and I am not really ready for a total hysterectomy. So right now I am just trying to manage, and this appointment, I looked forward to it because I was really wanting to get a good boost of energy, because like I said, I had not been in a position to really get up to do anything for real, and it has affected me in many ways than not. It has caused me some depression. It has caused me poor diet because I'm not really wanting to cook anything. I'm not really wanting to clean. I'm not really wanting to do anything but lay down on my couch all day. But I have so much going on, I can't do that. So I did look forward to this appointment and getting this iron transfusion done so that I can get a little bit of a boost of energy. I'm also going to do my part with making some teas and really just trying to eat foods that'll build blood in me as I'm losing blood, so that I can have the energy that I need to get things done that I need to get done. So that's what you just saw. I ended up doing some journaling as well, because it does take some time. It takes about an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes And so I like to use that time to just journal, reflect. It's always really helpful. It's always really meaningful. With today's journal session, I really have been trying to find my voice. I'm looking and searching for my voice as somebody who has been silenced as a child, and my voice was taken away from me. Now in my adulthood, after doing the healing that I've done with the childhood traumas I experienced, heartbreak, going through divorce, being a single mom, now I'm in a place where I am heavily searching for my voice. And so that's kind of what I was journaling about, talking to God about just now. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get my tooth extracted. A couple weeks ago, or about a month ago really, a 10-year-old crown that I had popped out. Why? I started oil pulling. See, that is the dangers of following like little social media trends. Like, I really should have jumped in and did more research. I don't know. I felt like I did do research and everyone just had positive things to say about oil pulling. Well, while it is very beneficial to maintain the health of your teeth, I think that if you are somebody who already have dental issues or dental problems like me, I had 2 crowns in my teeth, and then I also have braces. It's been more detrimental than beneficial in my case. So I did start oil pulling. I'll show you the brand. I'm gonna insert that. And maybe within the next, like within 3-4 times, I don't even think, it's literally about 3 times, 2 or 3 times that I did a little oil pull session. And I went to church, pulled out some gum, and my crown popped right out. And then my orthodontist could not put my crown back in. She said that the tooth under it has decayed terribly bad. And so now I have to just like get my tooth extracted. So I've never done that before. I have my wisdom teeth, but they never really got in the way of anything. So this will be my first time getting my tooth extracted. In the future, I do have the option of getting like a bridge where they like put a tooth there by shaving down the teeth, the neighboring teeth, which is not something that I feel like I want to do, is affect other teeth that don't need to be affected. Or I can get an implant, but that's like, if I'm not mistaken, they're like literally drilling like I don't know. It just sounds very invasive. So right now I'm just going to get this extraction, and we'll go from there. My next order of business would really be to get these braces out, some teeth whitening, and then I can think about whatever I need to think about when it comes to having a gap in my teeth somewhere. It's in the back. Thank God. Thank God for that. It's in the back. So that's what I'm actually going to do later. But until then, I want to stay on this side of town because my extraction appointment is on this side of town and I live on the other side of town. So we see the economy and gas prices are not favorable for consumers right now. And so I want to find a nearby coffee shop that I can work out of so that I don't have to go too far. I usually work out of Starbucks closer to where I live, but I'm gonna find another coffee shop on this side of town that I can do some work out of. I have my laptop with me, I have everything with me, and I want to work on some content creation of my own. I am also a hair braider and I've been running a sale, a summer sale with that, and so I need to work on that. And then I told you all I do volunteer. I am volunteering to do content creation for somebody else. I need to catch up on that. And if the time allows, which I hope it does, I did pick up a business. Somebody did reach out to me to help them start a nonprofit. This person does have a business of his own, and now he is looking to do a nonprofit. And so he seen that I started my nonprofit all on my own, and he offered to pay me to do the same for him. So that's something that I'm going to start. I'm looking into. I had a conversation with him about just what he wants to do with his nonprofit. I got a little bit of information, enough to really look into creating like a mission statement, vision, purpose, and all of that, and looking into applying for his 501c3 status with the IRS. So that's all of what I am looking to do. before I have to head into my next appointment. I am taking you all with me, and yeah, it's Friday, and we're just getting some stuff done, as well as taking care of ourselves as well. So I'll see you soon.
Yeah. La la la, hold on. Ooh, I've been bending, but I don't break. I've been waiting on the shape of the day. I don't let go. Don't let go. Started with crumbs on the plate. Now I can see the whole shape. Tried to rush, lost my pace. Learned that the hurt had the place. You don't plant, then blame the rain. You don't heal if you fight the pain. So I kept my hand on the plow, even when it didn't look like now. Old me wanted fast results. New me learned to trust the pulse. One step, then another one. Sunrise still comes, keep on.
Hey, so I'm back at home now, and I actually did not get my tooth extracted. Yes, I'm recording outside. I'm not sure if that's the smartest idea because it's 5:30 and people are all making it home. So the roads are pretty busy. Maybe I should take this conversation inside, but the lighting is so good. Let's see if I can get it out without a car driving by. So I'm back at home, and guess what? No, I did not get my tooth extracted. The reason being is because I did last minute tell them that I had an iron transfusion today, and I told them I feel like maybe they might have put like a steroid in me and then the transfusion, and I don't know. So I just wanted to be transparent, let them know, basically, like, because they asked what medications I'm taking, and initially I signed a paper saying that I'm taking no medications because I'm not. But then last minute it dawned on me that I have had an iron transfusion today, so I don't know how that'll affect anything, but I'm letting you know. Thankfully, it did dawn on me, and I did let them know, and they said, yeah, I'd have to wait at least 48 hours after getting an iron transfusion before they were to perform a surgery. Basically, he was like, this is a surgery and it is not safe to have I don't know, he said it's not safe. So they sent me home. The place is really busy, and I got rescheduled for like about 3 weeks from now. I wish it could have been sooner. Then she called me back and was like, hey, we found something sooner for next week. And I didn't take it because I already have a braid appointment, and I need to make that money. Now, granted, I can reschedule my braid appointment, but I don't know how y'all girls, sometimes I could just be saying I want to reschedule, not cancel, and y'all see it as like a hey boo text. It's not a hey boo text. Like, I still want to do your hair. I can probably do it sooner too, but usually there's a large percentage of girls who would rather cancel with me before I reschedule. So I'm not even going to ask her to reschedule so that I can get my tooth extraction. I'm just going to keep that appointment that's 3 weeks out. It is what it is. I'm actually really annoyed and tired of this whole tooth debacle, over it. So I'm probably not even going to mention it anymore after this vlog. I just want it to be done and over with, and then I can make plans, move on about getting these braces out and my retainer. That'll probably be the next time I want to talk about teeth. I don't know. We'll see. But overall, I'm happy that we are choosing safe than sorry. This whole debacle came about because it is a social media trend right now, and people are oil pulling, and I fell into that. I fell into the trend of oil pulling and ended up pulling my tooth, my crown, right up out of its socket. So let this just be a warning, a sign for anybody who does easily fall into these social media trends. We learn so much about health in these trends, right? We learn about things we can do in our everyday routine to become healthier, whether it's a skincare routine, whether it's an addition to our diet, like the sweet potato. You know, like, it's so much that we learn, and these are all good and valuable things, but we really still should run these by our doctor. Run all of these things by our doctors, our orthodontists, run it by other people's, because you don't want to end up in a situation like I am and make the mistake of pulling my tooth right out. And this just was not a great time. I had to go to a free clinic because I don't have the funds right now to go to my normal orthodontist for that specific procedure. So all in all, I'm just glad that I could see God's hand in bringing to memory, like, maybe I should bring this up. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but you know, like, I'm just glad, because what if I didn't remember? What if it sounds like it's not gonna turn off too? Okay, so yeah, the sound never stopped, so I had to move back inside. It's too loud to be out on my balcony, but that's really where I want to be right now. I'm just tired, I'm exhausted, I don't know, I just want to sit out there. But yeah, so like, I was just saying, what if I failed to say something and ended up in a not so good position because we moved forward with the procedure, and I don't know what could happen. Actually, I do think I'm gonna Google and see like what the dangers would be. I don't know. Either way, it's better safe than sorry, and I already feel like I have enough health issues. I do not want to add on any more. I am going to see if I can see the OBGYN. I had, like I mentioned earlier, I had a UFE. I had a uterine fibroid embolism procedure in March this year, and things are just different. Things are different down there. Like, it's not an invasive procedure. It's really like less invasive. What he said was that basically it's cutting off the blood supply to my uterus, and because the blood supply is being cut off, the fibroids are supposed to just kind of fall off naturally. To date, I have experienced a fibroid falling out. But aside from that, I've also experienced bleeding every day. And then on the days where I'm not bleeding, I'm experiencing a discharge. It smells, and I don't like the way it smells. So I want to get swabbed to see if there's an infection of some sort, just see what's happening down there. So that's something that I will be looking to do soon. And yeah, I just feel like, again, there's just a lot happening with my health right now. So I am going to be team better safe than sorry all day, every day. If you are a woman who is watching this, who have dealt with fibroids, who has had a hysterectomy, or anything that you can relate to with what I'm going through right now, and you want to share your experience with me, please do. Because it is something that I am debating to see if I want to get a hysterectomy, because of all of this back and forth I'm doing, going to doctors here left and right. I had some good insurance, couldn't afford it no more because they charged me horrible. So I had to go ahead and get on the state insurance, and it's just a lot happening. Things are just not as good as it was. So I do want this whole situation with my uterus to end, and I think the best thing to do is to get a hysterectomy, as bad as I want it to end. But I'm not ready. So if you have any encouraging words, or if you want to stop me, like whatever it is, I do want to hear from you. Share. Yeah. So can we just look at the skin? Okay, let's look at the skin. Because I don't have foundation on, I don't have powder on, I don't have skin tint on. Check your girl out. And I got 2 compliments today. 2 women. Men, who cares? When a woman compliments you, oh Lord, it hits different. I know women understand what I'm saying. I had 2 compliments from women today. And anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I did plan to tidy up my apartment a little bit. Okay, fine. I might do a little bit of tidy up because that's just how I am. I'm ready to relax. So I'm going to tidy up just a tad. But since I am in need of some support, some traction on my page, please go ahead and click on my page, subscribe, and send this to somebody just so I can get some more eyes on my page. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Even when it didn't look like now. Old me wanted fast results. New me learn to trust the coast. One step then another one. Sunrise still comes, keep on. If it's slow, let it be slow. If it's slow, still let it grow. I've been broke, but I still know what's meant for me won't let go. I can feel it under my skin. Every no was making room for win. Trust the process, baby, trust the process. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Trust the process, baby, trust the process. What's for me will bloom. What's for me will bloom. I see nice stretch, it's too long. See my face feel thin and worn. Kept my voice from turning cold. Kept my heart from buying down. Every scar taught me how to stand up when I'm bent down. Even clay need fire to stay. Even seas need hidden days. I ain't late, I'm right on time. I ain't lost, just in the climb. If the view don't match the dream, keep your eyes on what's unseen. If it's slow, let it be slow. If it's slow, still let it grow. I've been broke, but I still know what's meant for me won't let go. I can feel it under my skin. Every no was making room for win. Trust the process, baby, trust the process. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Trust the process, baby, trust the process. What's for me will bloom. What's for me will bloom. I was 1 inch from letting go. Then I heard that quiet no. Not yet, child, not this round. You're still becoming settled down. So I breathe, I wait, I stand. Let the whole thing shape my hand. Trust the process, trust the process. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Trust the process, baby, trust the process. What's for me will